Hi Sagittarius and welcome. This is your general tarot for the month of October 2017, and I'm using the Golden Tarot this time. I'm giving my other deck a rest. This deck is just a little bit more bigger. It's harder to shuffle, so I'm clumsy when it comes to shuffling, and so I don't want to prolong the video, but I did pre-shuffle. I laid out your deck, and usually I see that like the first card is, you know, the first part of the month. Last card is the last card of the month. But energy flows, so it could happen. Whatever messages are coming through, they could happen anytime during the month of October. But at the same note, energy kind of bleeds in from the last 2 weeks of the prior month, moves into October, and then it leaks into maybe the 2 weeks of the following month, like so November. So just be mindful of that. Okay, let's get started with your spread. And we have the Fool card. Major Arcana, pay close attention to this. You have, my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have 4 Major Arcanas, very important cards in your deck at this time. Universe is pretty much screaming at you, trying to get your attention in something. So this is the first card we have, is the Fool's card. Now, new beginnings, fresh start, a new slate. That's basically what it means. You have a companion here. It could be a person, but it could be an animal. Sorry, I'm shaking the table. If this is a card table and it's not very sturdy. But basically, this is a fresh new start. So you're starting from 0. This one is a 0. And so zeros is fresh starts, new beginnings, and so clean slate for you at this time. And like I said, you're not alone. You're guided somehow, or you have some kind of companion with you, somebody helping you out. Could be a pet as well. Pets can help you out too. Next card we have is the Five of Swords. Now, fives in numerology, instability and change and leaving a rut that you're stuck in. Very good news. So it's all about change. But just remember, this is a card of conflict. So it could be miscommunication, some kind of communication involved that gets into some kind of conflict. Maybe the way you're thinking is creating conflict. But there's also saying there is no winners, there is no losers. The traditional tarot deck has a few men in there, and it seems like a battle has ended. So battle's ending, but there's still conflict involved. No winners, no losers. So just be careful of conflict at this time. And it could be a bit serious, just put it that way. Next card we have is a Star card. Now this is about wishing upon a star and wishes being granted. Just not as soon or as fast as you'd like them to be. Doesn't mean you're not going to get it. You will get that wish, but it's just not, you're not getting it right now. Okay. It's also saying don't block this off. Go with the flow here. It's all about balance, and it's talking about your energy here and your emotions at this time. So your emotions could be linked to your wishes. So just go with the flow at this time. Next card we have is the Empress. Now she gives birth to everything. Another major arcana. Pay close attention to this. Again, she gives birth to everything. So it could be an birth to a new idea, a new project, a new job. It could also be a literal pregnancy or a literal birth for you. It could be a mother figure, so some kind of mother figure involved in your life at this time. You go to for advice. You could be going to somebody for motherly advice, or just going to somebody for advice, period. And you trust this person because they're almost like they're like a mother figure to you. Doesn't necessarily have to be a man. It could be, but you know, this is the Empress. We're talking about the Empress here. So just be mindful of that. Next card we have is the Six of Cups. Six is about balance and harmony, and this is all about nostalgia. So you could be getting tastes, thoughts, feelings, sensations, smells that bring you back to your childhood, that brings back a nostalgia to you. Could be also healing old wounds as well, and you could be maybe going back to your childhood where you grew up at. You're visiting a house that you grew up in. Something like that. But just remember, it is nostalgia. Somebody could be coming back into your life as well from your past, so look out for that. Next card we have is the Queen of Swords. Now, this could be a person. If it is a person, this is a very blunt, honest, truthful person, even though it hurts. But you trust and you admire this person because they're so truthful, honest, and blunt, even though it hurts. If it's not a person then and it's energy, then it's a very righteous energy right here. Other than that, this could be you, maybe put into a leadership position or feeling quite powerful and confident in yourself. You might be experienced in the way you're thinking now, or the way you're communicating as well. Maybe learning from that experience from the Five of Swords with that conflict. Okay, could be that too. So lots of messages involving when we're doing the kings, queens, pages, knights. Lots of messages. Next card we have is the Hangman. Another major arcana. Pay close attention to this as well. And this is just saying you're in a wait and see kind of mode, or you're looking at something from a different view or a different perspective. That's all pretty much this is saying right there. So let's kind of recap here. So fresh, new beginnings, a clean slate, a fresh start for you. You're not alone. You have guidance, or you have a companion, or there's somebody helping you with that. As well, so very good to have. Then running into probably some conflict, and it could be a bit serious here, but there's no winners, there's no losers. It's an ending to a battle, but there is no winners and there is no losers, but a conflict nonetheless. And it's saying that there's instability and change. If it's the energy involved, instability and change, and can bring changes. Oh, no, leaving a rut that you're stuck in. So that's a good thing. And then wishing upon a star. Wishes granted, or a wish granted. Just not happening as fast as you want it to. Not happening right now, but you will get it. It's not saying you won't get it. Just make sure you go with the flow with that. And then she gives birth to everything. So a birth to maybe a literal birth for some of you. Other than that, this can be a mother figure for you, going to this person for advice as well. Maybe a birth to a new idea, a new job, a new situation, a new lifestyle. It could be just about anything, but it is a birth, okay, of something. And then nostalgia coming in, maybe somebody from your past coming into your life again, healing old wounds, maybe going back to visiting an old town that you grew up in, a house that you grew up in. Maybe you sense, taste, feel, smell, that brings back some kind of nostalgia to you. And remember, this is harmony and balance as well, if it is the energy. And you could be dealing with a very blunt, honest, truthful person, even though it hurts. This could be somebody you go to advice because you trust this person so much, even though they're brutally honest. Or it could be you in a leadership position, or feeling quite powerful and confident in yourself. If not, none of those, then it's the energies of righteous energy that's going on for you. And then you're just in a wait and see kind of mode, or you're looking at things from a different view or a different perspective. So that is your spread for today. That is your reading. And I bid you a very fabulous October and a happy Halloween to you guys. And just remember, it takes two to tarot, and I bid you aloha.